The night fell heavy, stars dimmed in the sky. I felt the world shatter when you said goodbye. The walls closed around me, the silence grew near. Every word unspoken still rings in my ear. Your shadow remains where the sunlight won't go. I reach out for warmth, but the cold only grows. Each breath feels so empty, each heartbeat untrue. My life was divided the day I lost you. I searched for your footsteps, but they faded away. I beg for tomorrow, but I'm stuck in the day. When I lost you, the light disappeared. The sound of your laughter still echoes in tears. No reason, no warning, no way to undo. My world fell apart when I lost you. The bed feels so hollow, your pillow untouched. I whisper your name, but it hurts far too much. The photographs tremble as if they still breathe. But memories are cruel, they don't let me leave. The hours cross slowly, the nights never end. I lost not just a lover, I lost my best friend. I wandered through echoes of all that we knew, forever divided by losing you. I replay the moment, the silence, the pain, and nothing will ever be normal again. When I lost you, the light disappeared. The sound of your laughter still echoes in tears. No reason, no warning, no way to undo. My world fell apart when I lost you. If time could be broken and turned back around, I'd keep every second before you were gone. But life is a thief that I can't overrule. It stole what was priceless, it left me a fool. When I lost you, the light disappeared. The sound of your laughter still echoes in tears. No reason, no warning, no way to undo. My world fell apart when I lost you. The night lingers on, the stars fade from view, and I'm left forever with when I lost you. The pages are yellow, the stories are torn. The love we created is weathered and worn. Your voice in the distance, a ghost I can't chase, a shadow that lingers in every place. The photographs whisper of moments long gone, but silence reminds me I'm still holding on. The present feels broken, the future won't stay. I'm buried beneath all the dust of yesterday. I reach for the memories, but they slip through my head. like sand in the hourglass. I can't understand. Dust of yesterday covering me, hiding the light where my heart used to be. Every tomorrow gets lost on the way. I'm buried alive in the dust of yesterday. The letters are faded, the ink starts to bleed, but love doesn't answer the cries of my need. I walk through the ruins of all we once dreamed, a castle of sorrow where nothing redeems. The clocks keep on ticking, but I stay the same, a prisoner of moments that whisper your name. The present feels hollow, the night turns to gray. I'm chained to the dust of our yesterday. I try to let go, but it's pulling me near. The weight of the past is the cage I still fear. Dust of yesterday covering me, hiding the light where my heart used to be. Every tomorrow gets lost on the way. I'm buried alive in the dust of yesterday. If I could escape from the weight of the past, I'd breathe in the present, be free at last. But memories linger, they won't drift away. I'm bound to the shadows of yesterday. Dust of yesterday covering me, hiding the light where my heart used to be. Every tomorrow gets lost on the way. I'm buried alive in the dust of yesterday. The years fall like ashes that won't blow away. I'm lost in the dust of our yesterday. The paper lies waiting, my pen shakes in hand. I write words of love you won't understand. The ink stains with sorrow, the pages all cry. They're filled with the silence of your last goodbye. Each letter unfinished, unsent, left unread, a monument built for the things left unsaid. The words that I write only deepen regret. Empty letters remain where our love once was kept. I try to release you, but can't find the line. Each sentence I write just rewinds back in time. Empty letters scattered on the floor. they're fragile and weak. They shatter like promises we couldn't keep. I keep them in boxes, I hide them away, but still they return at the end of the day. A lifetime of pages that ache to connect, but empty letters are all I have left. I beg for an ending, but I can't let go. These letters remind me of all I can show. Empty letters scattered on the floor, words with no meaning, they don't reach you anymore. I write to the silence, but all I confess are empty letters that lead to emptiness. If only these letters could travel through time and reach you again where your hand held mine. But paper can't carry what's lost in the rain. The words fall apart, repeating the pain. Empty letters scattered on the floor, words with no meaning, they don't reach you anymore. I write to the silence, but all I confess are empty letters that lead to emptiness. The pages grow heavy with sorrow I kept, but they'll never be read. Empty letters are left. The leaves start to wither, the air turns to gray. The warmth of the summer has faded away. I walk through the ruins of love we once knew. The wind carries whispers that sound just like you. The sky starts to darken, the rain starts to fall. September remembers the end of it all. The season grows colder, the nights never end, and I'm left with the ghost of when we were friends. I reach for the sunlight, but shadows remain. September reminds me of all of the pain. Cold September, where love turned to stone. The warmth disappeared, and I'm left alone. The nights last forever, the days just surrender. I'm frozen in sorrow in a cold September. The branches are breaking, the colors decay. The autumn is heavy with all that I say. I walk through the silence of streets we once roamed, but cold September won't lead me back home. Your voice like the rainfall still echoes at night, but on turning, but I can't remember a love that survived past a cold September. I beg for a fire, but none will ignite. The cold of the season consumes me tonight. Cold September, where love turned to stone. The warmth disappeared, and I'm left alone. The nights last forever, the days just surrender. I'm frozen in sorrow in a cold September. If time could return to the summer we knew, I'd hold on to warmth and never lose you. But autumn has spoken, and love must dismember. The fire was lost in that cold September. Cold September, where love turned to stone. The warmth disappeared, and I'm left alone. The nights last forever, the days just surrender. I'm frozen in sorrow in a cold September. The leaves keep on falling, the night grows tender, but I'll always be trapped in that cold September. The night was heavy, the silence loud. I reached for you, but you weren't around. Every word I never said still lingers here, filling the air with the weight of fear. The phone stayed quiet, the hours passed. A fading moment I thought would last, but time slipped through my trembling hands like a song unfinished without its end. If I had one more chance to speak the truth behind my glance, would you have stayed or walked away or heard the words I couldn't say? Unheard goodbyes, they echo still through empty rooms, through nights that kill. The silence burns, the pain won't die. I'm haunted by goodbyes, they echo still through empty rooms, through nights that kill. The silence burns, the pain won't die. I'm haunted by your unheard goodbyes. And when I close my tired eyes, I still can't find those last replies. Forever lost beneath the skies, I live with all our unheard goodbyes.
We walked on glass, pretending strong, but every step felt so wrong. The cracks were there, the signs were clear. We both kept going out of fear.
The nights grew colder, words grew thin. We lost the fire we once lived in. And though we smiled, we both could see the end was waiting silently.
We tried to fight, we tried to stay, but love was slipping day by day. The truth was written in our eyes, a fading flame we can't disguise. The end we knew, it came so slow, a quiet breaking, a letting go. No sudden storm, no last embrace, just empty hearts in an empty place.
I watched you leave without a sound. Your footsteps vanished on the ground. No anger left, no bitter fight, just silence stretching through the night.
I thought I'd cry, but tears were dry. A hollow heart that said goodbye. It hurts to know we let it fade. Two souls undone by what we made.
We tried to hold what slipped away, but time had stolen love's decay. The truth was written in the dark. The end was there from the start.
The end we knew, it came so slow,
A quiet
breaking, a letting go.
no sudden storm, no last embrace, just empty hearts in an empty place.
Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe some things just decay. But I still ache for what we had, even knowing it turned bad.
The end we knew, it came so slow, a quiet breaking, a letting go. No sudden storm, no last embrace, just empty hearts in an empty place. And though I knew We used to speak without a sound. A single look would bring us around. But now the space between us grown, and I feel lost, though not alone. We share the room, but not the flame. Two strangers tied by the same name. I reach for you, but find the air. Your heart is gone, it's not there. And I don't know how to hold on tight when love is fading out of sight. We're close in touch, but far in heart. I feel us drifting, drifting apart. Drifting apart like waves at sea. You're over there, away from me. No anchor left to keep us tight. Just fading echoes of love that died. The laughter's gone, the warmth is cold. We lost the story we once told. Your eyes don't shine the way they did. They hide the love they used to give. I call your name, you turn away. 1,000 words I cannot say. The silence grows, it pulls us down until we're lost and never found. And I don't know how to save what's gone or how to right what went so wrong. The tide has torn us far apart. We're drifting pieces of broken hearts. Drifting apart like waves at sea. You're over there, away from me. No anchor left to keep us tight. Just fading echoes of love that died. If I could build a bridge of light, I'd cross the distance every night. But every step just breaks away and leaves me drowning in the gray. Drifting apart like waves at sea. You're over there, away from me. No anchor left to keep us tight. Just fading echoes of love that died. And in the end, what do we find? Two souls apart, two broken minds. I whisper prayers into the dark, but still we're drifting, drifting apart. The storm rolled in, the sky turned gray. You took your heart and walked away. I stood there lost with trembling hands, trying to hold what love demands. Your words were sharp, they cut so deep. Promises broke that I couldn't keep. And in the thunder I heard it clear, the sound of you not being here. If I could stop the storm inside, would you have stayed here by my side? Or was it always meant to be a rain soaked in for you and me? Left in the rain away the fragile dreams of yesterday. I screamed your name into the storm, but echoes fade, they don't transform, and all that's left is cold and pain, the memory of love in the rain. If I could hold the sky above, would it have saved our broken love, or was the ending written fast, a story never meant to last? Left in the rain, I stood alone, drenched in the truth I should have known. You walked away, you closed the door, and I'm not the same anymore. Raindrops hide my tears tonight, but nothing heals, it isn't right. The thunder speaks what I can't say, that you were never meant to stay.